good. Hello, 11. Hope your day's doing well. Do you always have to come in here and be a bot before the stream whenever I change my stream title? That's an add-on? Nice. Why do you need an add-on about a stream title? Can't you just look at the stream title? Or are you too much of a boomer that you need to rely on the bots to help you? Oh, this is the second part. Whoops. I had to go to the top. I kept going right. Weird. I am 1/4 German. So yes, you are right about something. Quarter German, quarter Finnish, and the rest is whatever. I don't speak German. Don't try to get excited now. I'm not about to start pumping out some 1940 speeches, you know. Not my. Though I may be part German, I have no understanding of the language outside of the couple Rammstein songs that I know. And one song from Xenoblade X, for whatever reason, has German lyrics, despite the fact that every other song is English. There's one song that has German lyrics, so I know a little bit. Hello, family team. Hope your day's going well. It's a shame that the USD match was so early. Like normally, I'd probably be up for them on a weekday, but not on my sleeping day. I saw the highlight of Zero finishing his run. Or whatever you want to call it. I saw his Scarlet Meister and his Scarlet and Sokyo. I am not going to say anything in German that you tell me to, because A, I don't know what that means, and B, I don't have a German accent, so. Oh, you're talking about USD? Is that what you're referring to? Because we were complaining about the TWC scores of the game? That was such a bad spot to see. I don't know if I'd say rigged per se, but it is suspect. Because, I mean, Reimu B being the best scoring character, that makes sense, right? And Marissa A being the worst scoring character, that also makes sense. Plus, I'm not an organizer. I'm not someone who is out here writing the rules for this type of thing, so, you know. Gotta give them some credit for things, but it is suspect. Like, I almost feel like it just has to be... Well, that's what I meant. Like, Marissa B, or Reimu B being the best character. Like, it's obvious why she gets the... I probably worded it wrong. It's obvious why Reimu B is regarded as the best character in terms of, you know, her strengths. Therefore, she gets the worst score. I may have worded it incorrectly, but... But... the weird part to me is it just must, like... The weird part to me is how they get there, because... There's a few reasons I could see numbers being off. Like, you know, not every number is going to reflect reality perfectly. That is just the way it is. When you're scoring, trying to score different shot types, like, the numbers are going to be different. And it's going to be weird to figure out how to compare them, right? Like, that's just inevitable. But it's weird how the hell they got to the point where these numbers are as they are. Not probably worth it. Uh-oh. Yeah, parts of, like, something like Blue's Clues is one of those things where I could, like, really sit down and try to, like, get better at, but it's probably the responsible thing right now to not, right? Like, if I want to get better at something, there's a lot of other things that I should probably learn before that one, right? But what I'm getting at with the scoring idea is, like, how did they get to that point in the first place, right? Like, that's the weird thing. Because the only way I see it is, like, if you're basing, like, your scoring metric on something, you're probably going to use two things. You're either going to use, like, I don't know exactly how, like, who sets up and runs all the TWC, but I'm pretty sure it's mostly, like, people who play Touhou and are good at Touhou, right? Like, I know Yats does a lot, at least commentating. I don't know if he does much main work and stuff, but, you know. I know there's a lot of big names that are, like, big Touhou names at the very least, that I see as part of the TWC organization. And so, one of the organizers, okay. And so, my point that I'm getting at is, if you're setting up a scoring system, it's gonna be off of like probably one of two things, right? It's gonna be purely off of previous results or word by the players, like opinions by the big name players. And so that's weird why Reimu A is thrown up there at the top, or is at least thrown up there equal to or above Marissa A. Not Marissa A, it should be. Wording is not, talking is not difficult. I mean, what am I saying? What am I saying? Talking is very difficult when I'm playing Touhou. And I'm trying not to die. But, because Reimu B is the best. Marissa B is probably the second best. Reimu A probably the third best. Marissa A probably the fourth best, right? In terms of how good they are at beating the game. And so it's weird that the only way I can see that it would get set up with the scoring system the way it was either the opinions of top players or they went with results. And neither of those seem to make that much sense. Because it's certainly not based on results. Because if you use the results argument, you're like, okay, there's no reason that Reimu A should have ever been regarded as being the better shot type than Marissa B. I feel, right? Like, I don't know, maybe there's been a Marissa B resurgence in the past, like, 2-3 years, but, like, the fact that, you know, last year, Marissa B gave you more points than Reimu A. A's and B's, dude. It's not easy for wording. It's wild, because I at least don't see the results that would support that like, type of scoring, right? And I'm not one to speak for opinions on top players and what's actually meta and stuff, but I remember playing EOSD 4 years ago, and what I remember well was, like, I didn't get... Son of a bitch. But yeah, maybe that's something, because, like, I remember playing EOSD 4 years ago, and I didn't really engage too much, but from what I remember seeing, like, no one uses homing, for the most part. Like, homing is very much a minority. And it's always been regarded as a weak shot type, generally speaking. Especially in EOSD. I mean, in most games, it's a fairly weak shot type, but... And then, at the end of the day, then, I find it weird of... If it's how the players agree, then how do they reach consensus, right? Because every player is going to have their own opinion on it. Oh, it's just weird. Well, yeah, because that's a weird thing. If the scores are not supposed to be related between the games, then why the arbitrary difference, right? Why are the game's scoring numbers so arbitrarily different? Why are some games, their score metrics using the max score of like 20 and 30? Why are some of them bigger or smaller? He was getting really low in that corner there. Not a fan. I also find it just a little weird of a concept to be like, okay, we'll have the players decide out the scoring for this year. Like, huh? Like, I get taking, like, opinions from the players for what to do the scoring, but, like... Son of a bitch, I'm not moving enough. Yeah, why have the numbers go that big? In some games, but not in others. If the numbers aren't supposed to be compared through the games, then why are the only games that have numbers that go up to like 100 are the ones with supposedly the worst shot types in all of Touhou? If Reimu B's scoring is 20 and Marissa A is 36, that's a difference of 80%, I believe. Why have it be 20 and 36? Why not have it be literally any other 8% gap if the scoring is arbitrary? Or at least compared to the games, right? I feel like if you want to make it the easiest for people to understand, then you just, like, have, like, a baseline be, like, 100, and you just play around that, right? Okay, this one's 100. Oh, this shot type's a little better. Put it at 90. Oh, this shot type's a little worse. Put it at, 110. I don't know. Specifics could vary, of course, but, like... Okay, I'm not the one running an organization, though, so who am I to say anything? I still find it weird to make the competitors be the one to argue over the scoring system, right? Here we go. We got diving at the Olympics this year. Oh, who are the judges? Actually, the other players are the judges. As long as they stay within a baseline of the rules, just the other players get to judge the scoring. I don't know, that's just such a weird concept to me. And I get it, having a set number that is set before the game is a lot different than having something that is judged, like, like diving in the Olympics, my example. But the point remains. Like, it seems a little weird. Because some people are going to be more fair-minded than others, of course, but, like... Obviously, the Marissa A player is going to want to have their shot type regarded as worse. Obviously, the Marissa B players were going to want to have his shot type argued as worse. And the so for the Raymonds, right? It's like... Like, I get if you go ahead of time and be like, hey, what, like, you know, talk to some of the, I mean, if some of the people who run the TWC are top players, and I'm sure they can easily get in communication with other top players, and just be like, hey, like, what do you think is, like, the dynamic of the characters here? Like, how do they compare? For, like, the games. You know, talk to a variety of people. I'm sure it's not that difficult to get people who could talk to people who have experience in respective games, and then come up with a panel. And you can change the panel throughout the years, you know. As different strats come through, different people use things more and more. It's like, hey, maybe this shot type wasn't as bad as we thought it was. Hey, maybe this shot type wasn't as good as we thought it was 3 years ago. But, like... I don't know. We're on stage 2. That's what I do know. You ramble after that? I do ramble a lot. Just as long as I get on a topic to ramble about. I'll ramble about like anything. I do this a lot just in my own time. Like, I've commented that I work in a warehouse, and I'm mostly just do things by myself, so... And it's not like it's the most thought-intensive job I've ever done, you know, anyone's ever done. So I'm just sitting there, like, you know, doing something and just let my mind wander. So I, just talk to myself. Because most of my day is just talking to myself. A good day? I mean, it's been fine. It's been a good day. It's Sunday. Haven't really had to do like much of anything, for better or for worse. Just sat around, played some Harvest Moon, played some Risk of Rain, 2. Enjoyed having my one day where I don't like have to do like anything. Until, well, at least until I'm streaming right now, but... You know, I'm not hanging out with my buddies today, I'm not working today, I get to sleep in. So yeah, it's a fine day. Day of rest. So glad I learned that slight move movement. Must thank Alan for that one. Instead of going from the left, because I previously started at the left red guy, then go to the right red guy, and then I went from the right to the left when the middle comes around. But then I've recently changed my eyes to go left right, and then back to the left, back to the right. Slightly better. I mean, yeah, but like... Why punish players for that, right? I have the triple. Ah, shit. I talked about that. Talked about it, and then I talked myself out of it in my own head, and then I just shoulda, woulda, coulda, didn't. Well, if you're on the top, everyone wants to win, right? It just seems weird, like... why there would be a strong motive to disincentivize Reimu just because she's popular. I mean, the reason I've always played Reimu is not because she's the best character or is my favorite character, it's because she has homing. It's literally the one reason. I feel like most people do, because, like, she's, you know, the main character. She's the first one that appears on screen. So, like, if you're gonna play, and you don't know anything, you're gonna click that character, right? Well, it also doesn't help that the characters have different movement, right? Like, the characters didn't have different movement, and they just had the same... I did go to the top of the screen. And they just had, like, I don't know, you know, different shot... Like, the only difference was, like, shot types, bombs, and stuff. Then it wouldn't be as big of a deal. But, like, the characters have different movement, so the end reality is you're gonna want to play whoever you're most familiar with. Because that movement, right? Like, that's one of the... That's... Like, that's why I don't want to play Marissa. Right? Like, I don't want to have to get used to a whole nother type of movement. You know, it's fundamentally the same mechanics, but, you know... Like, playing Touhou 9 shows that the most. Like, there's there's so many different characters. There's so many different movement types. Getting used to all of them is not easy. And so, most people who play the game are going to start off with Reimu, because she's literally the first character that appears there. And once you're used to something, you're not going to change it. Most of the time. Not everyone's like that, of course, but the feeling's still there. I mean, if we lived in a world where everyone was getting LNNs left and right, you know, then maybe I'd hold some more weight to that, but, like, I don't know, why try to push other archetypes when just the one is in itself is already a, you know, a high step up. And don't drag us Reimu homing players into it. Unless you're counting DDC, but, like... You know, don't blot Reimu in every game as the same, you know, shot type, right? They're vastly different. We're gonna... Wow, I can't believe I actually made that. I, like, went for it, but I'm really surprised I made it. Interesting. Like, how many games would, like, Reimu's homing option actually the best shot type? See, DOSD? Nope. Imperishable Knight? No, not PCB? Nope. Imperishable Knight. I think Border Team is the best shot type regarded, although I think that's just like the way it is, although that game also is a little weird with its shots, right? But I'll count that as one. POFV doesn't count. It's kind of hard to compare them. Sure, Reimu's good, but like, you know, it's not homing per se, right? It's not like any of that, so there's no comparison there. Mountain of Faith? Nope. Not really homing. Subterranean Animism? Hell no. UFO? Nope. It's not until the modern games where like this one, where there's only one shot type, right? Because this and 10 Desires only have one shot type apiece character. But then you go to DZ, that's got two shot types, and sure, Reimu A is kind of broken in that game, but you know, because Reimu A is really good. She's not even the best character. Sakia A, right? Sure, it's close, but... And then Hidden Star, if you want to go all in on the homing, you know, it's like, guess what? Not the best shot type there. I don't know about Wildly Beast and Weakest Creature, but I would assume it's the same thing. Right? And I can't speak to UM, but it's probably the same, just because that's how it tends to work. I don't know exactly how Reimu play. I know she's absolutely certainly broken in U-Dolig, the new 19, but if that, you know, that game's a versus game, so I feel with my previous experience in the versus game, something tells me it's not quite as one-dimensional with the shot type. Well, here's the thing. You could make the argument that homing is the brain off character. Like playing homing is like the turning your brain off, but that would also be kind of false to an extent, because you can make the exact opposite argument that because homing has lower damage, it's more brain on. Like, you gotta live longer, you gotta focus longer, right? It's not an easy argument to make either way. Let's just get people to go for LNAs and stuff. Be happy no matter what shot they use. I get it. It's probably a niche thing, you know, arguing about it. It's probably not even a big deal to anyone, but just weird. Big movement. To the left, right. No, then you want to stay to the right, then we want to go left. Back to the right. I can kill the guy on the left. Oh no! It's fine. I can't speak to Hidden Star much in terms of damage numbers or anything. I have very minimal experience looking at that game. Okay, let's just do the thing that we call boom. I like hesitated on it last time, but it cost me dearly, so. What a stupid movement. If I would have gone right, you know, when I wanted to go right, it would have been fine, but I hesitated. And I should have stayed or should have went, but... Don't Omega low me. Right there. I was going through my VODs, because I was slowly editing some things down for YouTube purposes. Just cycling through. I love how... I gotta go through and make a bunch of thumbnails tomorrow, which is gonna be annoying, but... Oh, I should have done it today, but I was too lazy, so... Guess what? I'll probably end up doing it tomorrow. But... I love how it's like... The one run where I finally got my perfect cloud piece. I go back and I look at the VOD, because I'm doing touches on it. And it's just me ranting about self-checkouts. Oh, 16 was your first game? What are you, a Zoomer? To break up the skivvy toilet for you? Shit. All the modern brain rot for you? Just keep you entertained for 5 seconds? SMH my head, these Zoomers. Where is my racing Blazer back? Bring back the Blazer. Puyo Puyo come up. I have played Puyo Puyo Tetris 1 and 2 for the Switch. And they're very fun games, I must say. Partially because any and all dialogue related to Shezo is absolutely top tier. That it somehow made it into those games. But also, it's just really fun games to sit down and play with my friends once in a while. Just do a bunch of verses. I didn't shit. I deserve to be dead there. It's one of those where I was just positioned just center enough that it didn't matter. But if you're off-center just slightly, it does matter. There's edging around that like 1 HP for too long. Come on. I don't want to get into the Lunarian Defense Corps politics of their uniforms. Blazer is only awarded to those who have genocided enough. I still love in Touhou 9 when, Aki grills Racing is just like, you abandoned your comrades and left them to die. I love that scene. To be fair, I love all the scenes with Aki because she just goes hard on everyone. Isn't it not blood though? Isn't, like, it been confirmed that's not blood? Like, I feel like I remember hearing that when she was, like, stories that when she was, like, revealed, people was, like, portrayed her as, like, some, like, murderer and, like, fiend and stuff because they thought it was blood, but it's not or something. I don't know too much about Seiren lore, because I don't know. Sure, but I'm pretty sure I remember hearing something about that. Calm down, guys. You're gonna watch me doing the fun strafe again here. No, she's just smacking Dongo. They got some sauce, you know? And sometimes when you're smacking the Dongo, the sauce just gets everywhere. It's not her fault. And, you know, she was about to go back and clean the hammer, but God forbid a war breaks out, and now she's got to go fight in the war before she can clean her hammer. Well, we're gonna have to let the ring go first on, but it's fine. So we'll just do that. I could have made that movement too, but it was got a little too sketchy. Oh, gee. Well, I'm sorry. Whoops. Where Dongo stuck my... Listen, when I think of these characters, I think of Dongo, just because Dongo on Fire. I've commented before. I'll put that song in the music chat at some point. But... point is, pounding Mochi. You got sauce all over, you know, just makes an absolute mess. And, they don't have time to clean it up, you know? I did the same thing, but I still also did the same thing. Well, I don't disagree with the difference with having different like different scores for different characters. Right? Like, I fully understand and agree with, like, hey, the better shot types have a slightly worse scoring metric. The worse shot types have a better scoring metric, right? Like, I'm more than fine with that. to be honest, I mostly go on about it just for argument's sake, not because I actually, like, care that much. I did the same thing! I gotta stop talking when I do that, guy. This is the exact same move. my one, like, argument is really just, why is Reimu homing regarded as, you know, is given such a high score, or a higher scoring penalty than other shot types for little reason, I feel. Like, I don't think anyone's going to sit here and say that, you know, Sakuya A and Sakuya B from DDC should score the same. Right? And there's already metrics. I mean, there's already a space for, you know, changing up your scoring numbers because of different shot types for scoring purposes, right? Like, I'm not that in on the scoring scene, but, like, I watched that POV run from yesterday, and, you know, a 600 million Eiki is worth the same amount. Stop moving. You know, it's worth a 660 million Eiki was worth the same as about like a 300 something million Yuka, right? It's like there's basis for doing that because different characters score differently, better than others. So for the scoring metrics, it works, and then it makes sense to carry them over into survival because, you know, Sakuya A, Sakuya B, DDC, they're not even shot types. I just find it weird that they decided the people who determine the scoring metrics are going to be the people in the match. Like, that just seems really weird. And then you end up with some weird numbers where it's like, why does, you know, you got people out here putting, you know, Marissa B as getting a better score than Reimu A. Not the part I boo. Could be a little sussy. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's dead. Everything's just dead. Plus, I mean, it's not like the differences in scoring has mattered too much. What? This was the first year of the World Cup that a player got an LNN and still lost. Like, it's the only time it's ever happened, right? And I don't know how many people in the Touhou scene are going to disagree with the scoring metrics on the difference between those two characters that were involved in that mess, so at the end of the day, how often has it actually mattered? But yeah, because it was, what was it? Was it the 10 Desires match? I think it was the 10 Desires one where this year, the survival one, where actually two players got an LNN, but one of them was, you know, one of them was higher scoring than the other because of the shot type difference. Which I remember them saying at the time was the only time it's ever happened. Oh shit, I opened up the backspace menu mid-run. Runs over. Invalid. So it's like, I mean, it's one of those things where it's not like I've seen anyone really get, like, screwed over because of bad scoring metrics actually affected the match, right? So it's like... That was really close. So it's not like there's that much worth to it. I'm mostly complaining just for the sake of complaining. It's kind of fun to have a banter about some conversation. The last movie we made. Yeah, because, like, it's something like that, like, I understand that to an extent, right? With, like, the DDC, and, like... But that's also a very extreme case of scoring, right? Like, almost never is the scoring differences in games that much, right? In the differences between shot types, right? Because, like, you know, the difference between the best and worst shot type in terms of scoring metrics in USD, like a Compton, is 80%. The difference between the best and worst in DDC is what, like 2,000%? I have to make some small movements here because I started really far to the left on the break move. That'll be fine. No, I will disagree with that, because although I do understand that notion to an extent, I understand the incentivizing the worst shot types, because otherwise, you know, everyone would pick, you know, why not play Reimu with her stupid Gohei in that game? Why not play Sakuya? Yeah, I really shat the bed on that one. Until someone can start, like, getting pseudo-consistent Sakuya B runs, and we have to really contemplate the scoring mechanics in that game. It's not, like, an issue, right? Yeah, people play what they want to play all the time in this game. Like, I play Reimu homing every game. Doesn't matter to me. I probably will continue to. Yeah, I remember seeing the end of that one because I checked it out actually. Just because I had just played DDC, or I was playing it, and I was interested in it. Or maybe I just finished it. What point remains? Well, there is actually a metric to incentivize that type of thing, though. Right, Game Glitcher? Smash 4 is a prime example. You want to know one of the most negatively received pieces of competitive esports? That Bayo versus Bayo finals. Sure, it was a troll fest because they just decided to sit there and just hold neutral B for a while, but the point remains, right? When you have that type of thing, and you don't incentivize, and there's no incentive to play a weaker character, then it does stale the game significantly. think one reason people like Ultimate a lot more is because of the fact that it's, although it has very strong top tiers, it's a lot more top tier. Like, there's a lot more characters like that. It's also, you know, it's worth noting that's a pool of, like, you know, what Brawl has. Brawl has a pool of, what, like 40 characters or something? Compared to, you know, Touhou, which is getting, what, 4 characters, 4 shot types in some of these games, right? Some games have more, sure, of course, but... I mean, you want to talk about incentivizing not playing characters or something, then why is Steve banned from a lot of things in Ultimate, right? Like, when things get to that point, you need to incentivize something like that, right? In games like that, it's a lot less of an incentive than other things, but... You don't want to sit... Like, it's difficult to sit there and say, hey, I'm going to give X character... It's also, to be fair, it's also really different in a PvP environment than it is a PvE environment. Oh, should I? Oh, I so want to bust out my favorite argument of all time. The argument that someone tried to make once. I had this whole conversation, like, screenshotted. It's an argument that PvE games are not actually hard. They can be unfair, but they are never difficult. The thing that makes things difficult is the PvP factor. Other players adapting. PvE games can be unfair, but never hard. That is an actual thing. I might put that in the Discord at some point, or at some point just bring up the whole conversation. I watched the whole thing, and it was wild. Well, Reimu gets penalized because of the simple fact that if she didn't... Oh, that was so stupid. I just panicked with my fingers. I'm gonna take a few minute break with... Go sit on some practice for a second. I'll turn my fan on. Well, people are not going to agree on the specifics, right? On the exact details. Everyone's going to look at, you know, like, let's take USD. Okay? Reimu B is obviously better than Marissa A. And so if you don't do anything, no one's going to ever play Marissa A. And although Touhou's competitive, sure, like the people who play this want to win. Like if I was playing World Cup, you know, I'm playing to win, of course, right? But I feel like it also, for Touhou's purpose, it's a lot more about the exposure, right? Like if you're the organizers of TWC, I feel like you care more about trying to make it as best of a viewer sport as you can than making it as the best competitive sport you can, right? Because the game's ultimately, at the end of the day, it's PvE, right? Well, even outside the tournament might be a little too far, Family Team, because, like, people have always played as the worst shot types for the sake of beating them. I mean, why do you have people who have LNNs, the very few that exist, with Sakia Beef? Because she's so bad, people want to do that. Even if it's not for the competitive sake of it. Even if it's not for competing with other players in TWC, right? Yeah, so they banned him. Who got banned? At least in a lot of things. Like I said, Steve. Beep, beep, boop. And to be fair, at the end of the day, mind you, it's not like it's necessarily the organizer doing this. I guess one advantage of giving it to the players is, like, I did the same thing. When it comes down to the differences in like shot types and stuff, like, I mean, Reimu A and Marissa B were given the same scoring metric this year. By who? By the players. People playing the game put it as that. You know, they probably took last year's score and then someone's like, hey, this should be changed. And so they made a slight change, right? But, like, you know, if the players really thought it and wanted to do it, like, the players could just say, hey, every shot type is the same, right? Every shot type gets the same scoring in this game. Is that a perfect second on? I looked away. I was so happy about that. I mean, I wasn't gonna live this anyway, because it's the world's most garbage spell of all time. Yes, I was talking with, oh, what a bad fuck. I was talking, the family team said that the players are the ones who talked to before the match, talked about the scoring metrics, right? Not the organizers. I thought it was the organizers who did that, but turns out it was... I mean, people haven't, right? I agree it's a little weird, but I think it's also partly to the credit of, like I said already, you know, this sport we have is not as much of a competition as other things, right? Oh my goodness, how did I do that? You know, if we had, you know, more common competitions with, you know, big prize pools, it would be maybe more... I hate this attack. That's with the lasers come down. It's like, like, are they gonna cuck you? Are they gonna put their dicks right up you? Like, if you actually had, like, massive competition with big prize pools and a lot more at stake than what TWC actually has, then I would understand changing some things. But at the end of the day, you know... that's not the nature of what we have. You know, if we got there someday, that'd be pretty damn cool, but, like... At this point, you could just kind of bob out of that here. This is what I should have done on that run yesterday, but I wasn't the most conscious of my exact resource situation, so I slipped up on the Steam Lunacy. It's just, you know, just the way it was. I could have played a lot more loose, but yeah, there's a lot I was thinking about the moment, so it didn't necessarily come to mind. Oh, I I thought I had a bomb. I mean, it's not, it matters. That's that point, right? Well, people wouldn't self-regulate in something like that, right? Like, some people might, but... Quadruple bombings, PDH. Well, that was a... No, it was only 2 bombs. No, it was 3 bombs and a death. No, it wasn't a double bomb. I don't actually know. The bomb at the beginning was lingering from the last, so it didn't really count. That was a nice distraction. Yeah, like I said, well, one of the biggest things is the difference between PvP competition and PvE competition that's trying to be made quote-unquote PvP. Like, I think one thing that is... Like, people do want to win, obviously, in this. But how much are people in TWC here, how much do they care about beating the guy that's playing with them, right? How much do they care about, oh, I want that title. Oh, I want that winning. Because there's no prize, right? Besides ego, basically. Are there X-Shot type categories? I mean, there could be. If there were, but you'd probably need more people that play Touhou, especially at a top level, right? If you wanted to have something like that. Like, dude, it'd be great. Imagine if we had, like, competition for, like, the other skill levels. Imagine if there was, like, you know, a novice version of this, where, or, I don't know, maybe that's a little too, like, pushy-downy, but, like, imagine, like, you know, if there was just, like, a TWC, like, oh, here's normal players. People playing on normal. It's not like the top end players who are all playing on Lunatic trying to do that. It's like, oh, here's some people playing on normal. Such a thing is difficult to set up, but that would be interesting. Honestly, I think something like that is one of the easiest ways to get people to, there have been before. I remember one of them. There was one that I was actually a part of for a kind of bit. Crystal Beth did. Pretty sure I may be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure Yachts or Gastari or both of them at least helped out for a little bit. I actually played a bit of Scarlet Devil and Mountain of Faith for that. Unfortunately, the difficulties of regulating such a thing became a little too difficult. Especially when there's really nothing to gain from it besides increasing popularity of this thing. It'd be cool if it could be done on like a bigger organized level, but that's, you know, really difficult. I'm not blaming anyone for not having done that. I don't care about the politics of the Lunarian War. All Moonies burn in hell, please. Except for Erin, she's pretty good. She can stay. But she's not a true Moonie anymore. She left for them, right? Well, I'm talking about, I don't care about scoring, as I don't have much of a care on scoring run. The argument was on the scoring metrics used for survival, right? And I was briefly commenting, I don't care about scoring, but I was briefly bringing up the metrics used in scoring runs. That was what I was referring to. Hey, Bravadonna, how's it going? Hope your day's been well. Under the attempt to try to get past Pristine Lunacy. 1cc. I'm close! In fact, I should have had that 1cc yesterday, but I choked. But I guess before we even worry about Pristine Lunacy, it's still the issue of trying to get past these moon rabbits. Yeah, there are different ways that can be used for those purposes. I could just use the term scoring metrics, and people would probably understand what I'm talking about more, right? If I refer to, like, scoring runs, as in, like, you know, runs based around scoring, people would know. I was just not clarifying exactly what I was meaning. But mostly because I was just letting them argue about the Lunarian War while I discuss rant about scoring metrics. I mean, the way it is hasn't been a problem yet, right? Like, some point, if it's a problem, then, you know, deal with it then, but... Knowledge with Lunarian War? Well, then you can have that knowledge and then tell me when I need it, right? What if the Moonies invaded? Too many people would go out and try to have sex with them, and then it'd go down. Humans would die fast. I mean, the bunnies are essentially sort of slave labor. I mean, they commented on before, but they're essentially like... They're basically the Lunarians' expendables. Like, isn't that one of the reasons why, like, Racing kind of, like, abandoned ship? Because she was, like, terrified of just dying there? Because she just thrown on action, so then she left? Something like that? So she dipped. Well, I've seen how Yuka fans are. I've seen how much people like sadistic type of thing. The Moon Rabbits invaded and they started like threatening to kill people. I know people would be all over that. I don't care if they're gonna die as a part of it. Ah, shit nuts. I don't think it was that much of a suicidal thing. I think people are just horny for the rabbits. I mean, isn't there several like weird plot inconsistencies you could complain about throughout all of Touhou? It's a little like sucks that that's the way it is, but. I like Touhou as a broad, not quite because not because I care about any individual plot point or plot story. I'm surprised I actually made that yet. Well, to be honest, you could probably say it's probably Kaneko's fault because everything's the result of Kaneko's actions, right? Belligerent Earthling. Just barely 200. Nice. Okay, if we're gonna argue about Lunarians, let's do the better competition. Who is the best Lunarian? The Family King gets it. Yeah, you are just so wrong. I mean, to be honest, Kage's probably the second best Lunarian, so actually, I don't know why I'm going off on that. With Tsukiyomi? Well, get this man out of my chat right now. My issue with Kaguya, I like Kaguya. I just wish Kaguya was used more. Like, oh, here's Kaguya. Anyway, here's every other character in Imperishable Night that gets interesting dialogue and otherwise expansion. Screw off of Kaguya. It's not like we care about her anymore. Rayson, yeah, let's bring her back a million times. Moko, yeah, everyone loves Moko. God forbid we use Kaguya for anything. We need Kage. We need Kage in the fighting games just so we can get Moko and Kaguya beating the piss out of each other over and over. Gosh, you know how much fun, you know how cool of a concept they could do that for the fighting games? Moko's already in them, right? Urban Legend Limbo, she just walks around blowing everything up, right? Just combusting. So like, she's already there. Why can't we just have Kaguya walk around and just killing each other? I mean, I do understand why they're not used quite as much. At least Aaron gets a lot of mention, right? I mean, half this game's plot is because of Aaron, right? I set that next dodge. I dodged over to the middle branch and it was too late, so I'm glad I got lucky there. But she died. Zune's next book needs to be a competition where it's just all like the characters in Touhou like doing a Danmaku like competition where they're like a tournament, like they're all fighting each other, and it's like, you know, best yokai wins or character wins, you know. I did the same thing. I wasn't quite confident but it disappeared. But I just have to let the first attack. Surely that's easy, right? And then, like, at the very end, you know who wins? You know who wins at the very end? Letty Whiterock. No, because I want actual, like, I want them actually fighting each other. Like, not for, like, style points or anything, but, like, the goal is to beat the other person. You know, it's every character in a tournament built down. And boom, the Letty at the end beats everyone. Why? Because fuck you. Yeah, because Touhou 16 brought back what? They brought back Lily White? Could have brought back Letty, estimates my head. Oh, that's such a greedy dodge. Oh, those are greedy. Let's just rip it. I haven't gotten past the attack at all today. He also gave me some really bad movement there. No, not gonna lie, boys. He is not a fan of me right now. Yo, she keeps moving opposite of me. What is she doing? Ringo is not in a mood today. And I don't want to have any of her shit. Get away from this wall. Back. Oh no! I got so close to that end there. Whatever. I got 200 grace. I need to live long enough versus this. I lived the first wave. Don't bother. Don't risk it. Don't risk it. Let's get stage 3. Holy moly, we're on to stage 3. Well, Fortune Teller just insulted Raymond. And he was like, you yokai Shriman. She was like, no, you're done. I'm not the one squishing her tummy. I'll have a better, like I've said before, I'll have a better opinion about her. I'll squish her tummy like a month from now or something, right? Excuse me. I like Letty because I love the depiction of her character, even though it's not canon, of her being like almost like the caretaker of Chiro. I love that depiction. Like they do it, like it's almost like that in Touhou Soccer. I love that like writing style. I hate this part. Focus on the game. Don't look at anything else. Let's just do this. Oh no way, you know, like any characters. Yo, what are these pebbles doing, my girl? What are these pebbles doing, my girl? How much do I want to try? Eddie. Oh. Eddie panicked. Whatever. Left. Oh, no, we're looking so here, actually. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, when is he going to throw? Is it going to be Dormy's first? Is it going to be Dormy's spell? Is it going to be your second non? Maybe the third? Maybe the fourth? Or maybe the last spell? Get your predictions in the chat right now, boys. You like that improv? Ooh, ooh. I know you love it, because I do. No, I won't. I'm not going to throw again. Actually, when it comes down to Dormy's nons, although I do throw there, my biggest throws on Dormy are usually it's usually her third spell card. It's usually where the problem happens. Although it can very well happen. I mean, it can happen anywhere. That mom bod going. Gee, I wonder why she does, family team. What are we talking about? Why do I look over and see the threesome? What happened? I'm focusing on the game for 30 seconds. I'm just gonna look at... I'm gonna just ignore you guys. No, that's the one way that you don't want to do that too. Oh, I just need to live that one. When I have to play an angle like that. I should have gone up for an outlet power. Oops! I'm probably going to double bomb this. Nope. It's fine. I am not going to bomb this. I've been struggling with it recently, but I have to man up. That's why we have to man up. I should have gone up for... I only need 3. Not that big of a deal. Nice. What a big wave to live one of. I might die. Oh, man. Oh, I just need to dodge that one bullet. With a bad dash to the left. I should really just double bomb this. As much as I don't want to, because there is a path to it. It's the responsible thing. I don't even have to double bomb it. I wish I had more damage for this. It should be. I just need to live the first cycle. That's all that has to happen here. Look how consistent that is. Do it. We don't. Not even try for the second cycle. Don't even try. We have the bombs. We didn't throw. Kadia's shirt, yeah. Yeah, if only Dormu was actually difficult. Or maybe I'm just bad, you know. It's just Dormy's nons last 10 times as long as they should have, you know. Oh. Maybe they just weren't... You know, if Doremi and Sagume were switched, I don't think Doremi being difficult like she is would stand out. I have to do this part properly. Nice. I've got a better feel for that. Although it's not like it's great, it's better. Nice. My heart rate's starting to increase a little. Oh, shit! I think I just bombed this. It's not that difficult of an attack, but I have shown the risks of not bombing that before, so it's not like this part is really that difficult. At least or precedent would say that. As long as you position yourself properly, it's more than fine. Make sure we do the dodges properly this time, because I didn't last time. We got a 200. Beautiful. I'm gonna be less focusing on the threesome conversations going on in chat or whatever you're on about now. Probably something far worse, but I'm gonna be not paying that much attention right now. Ooh. Dude, when Okita chokes Clown Piece, that is one of the funniest speeds of all time. I love that. Yeah, you can't kill a fairy. Okay, what did I say about ignoring chat? Okay, we bomb this one. Because this one's like... Again, I can do it, but it's just not worth the hassle. Why is Sagume's HP so much lower than Doremi's? Why is that the case? That's so weird. Like Clown Piece and Junko, okay, they're later in the game, you know, having high health bars, you know, that's just, you know, sounds like a fine design choice. But like, you know, if you want to sit here, if someone wants to sit here and tell me that Sagume was actually supposed to be the stage 3 boss and Doremi was supposed to be the stage 4 boss, then I believe that. I'm not getting that much grace here, but I don't want to risk capping any more forward. If I don't get to 200, then I don't, but I think I should. Yeah, I got it. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I forget that killing her summons also does that. Well, I have to Giga Chad this. At least that makes sure I should be able to get the glaze. As long as I play well. Oh, shit nuts. Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna have to bomb this first section or just play really well. Oh, that's so sad. Damn it, that was so close. That was a solid state 4 all the way around. Good run, but... I was sad to bomb here because I shouldn't have to, but I messed up that power. Don't even bother. Right. I've done worse. Just disappeared. Oh, was it the laser guys? Yeah. This is a non-bombable part. That part gave you a heart attack. That one bolt was slightly at more of an angle than it usually is. It scared the piss out of me. So Agbe's not a glass cannon because she's not actually scared. At least compared to the other things in this game, right? What's that? Blue guys. The blue guys that despise with passion. I like some of my least favorite enemies in this game. Oh, he thought. Yeah, bad timing for this, but what are you gonna do, right? Blue's Clues. Playing like a king here is not common occurrence. Oh, but he's the king! Oh, he's the king! I don't have a bomb for racetrack. It's probably going to mean a death and a bomb on racetrack. But focus on what's in front of you. These yellow guys are not bad. The green guys are going to be about the same. Ooh, these green guys are... They're pushing me today. Racetrack. I clipped at the end every time. It's so close. Oh, wait. Don't even try to go for that one. That should be more than enough. I should probably just double bomb Detroit. But it is a very long section, so I need to milk it a bit. So you can fix screen as much as you can. I'd love to get some grays here. Max yourself 1. I didn't get the life, but what are you gonna do, right? I should bomb this first now. As much as, like, you know, I can do it with that one, I gotta have my finger ready for it. If the movement looks weird, if the star looks weird at all, just rip it. Like that, yep. Ugh. Bad start. Whatever. This is non-bombable. There's no exception. My headset needs to charge. Oh, didn't like that visual. Not good. I really would have much preferred a one bomb there, but... What? Oh, I was just bare. I thought I could weave that, but I just didn't weave it, and I'm gonna put the bomb right here. Ugh. Damn you, clown. Ruiner of good things. Ooh, just barely was able to stall that one long. Just short enough. This run wants to be something I really gotta clutch this out for the raid. I think that's what it is. My heart rate cannot handle this. I just need to have a good start. Good start to this is the most important thing. I'm too jumpy to be able to do this right now. I can't believe I actually made those dodges last. I was really slow going into that last loop. Oh, thank you, Umbral Vomit, for the raid. I appreciate it. Okay, don't shoot the beginning part. It is very tight, but it is more than worth it. Okay, then we have to shoot the next part. We want to be on the left here, I think. It's a position that I'm more comfortable with. Rain is going to be a real bitch. Oh, shit, that's... Almost forgot. Almost forgot. Do. I mean, I didn't almost forget. I did forget. But fortunately, it's not punishing. Fuck. This rain has to be fucking crap. No! Oh, I should have tapped left. I really thought to stall it. Damn it! What's next? Oh, I need to get tower here. Oh, I need to plug my headset in. Shit, I can sit here and plug it in right now. Oh. That was actually a really tight rain, too. Oh, man, I needed to not have any bombs going into this. This is gonna be... problem is I'm behind on resources. I really have to clutch up, but, like, the early part... Oh, no. I don't think I can bomb this non. I can't even worry about PL. I don't... I don't want to bomb this. That was so fucking tight. Nice. Oh, this is awkward. I just have to double bomb this. Like, there's no world I should even dare to try this. Not having a double bomb for this sucks, but poor timing. Good cancel. If I realized I actually would have canceled it perfectly. Oh, what a nice one. I don't have the nerves to do this right now. Yeah. I'm gonna bomb this. What's next? I need to have a good Divine World. Pure World. Give me some good movement. Just like that. Could go for some Grace here, but like realistically I'm only getting one more life piece anyway. Yo, that was a little awkward. At least I forced myself in this spot with TSS. That's important. Please give me a good lunacy, please! You fucking bitch, that was not a good laser. You degenerate. He's really trying. The tail. That's fine, it's fine. He dies here? Oh wait, this is a very long part. The laser would have been good. But it's fine. Oh. Damn, I even have a double bomb for that too. Well, this is gonna be, this is gonna suck. Not max power. Oh, that's probably the run. My heartbeat got to me. That's the issue. That gun, please. Be as high up as possible to break as many bullets as possible. Well, gonna need a miracle. Oh man, I even had a really good dodge there too. Nope. 2 bombs is not good enough. You need 3. Oh, I ate shit on that one. Oh man. PB though. That's a PB. Two bombs requires a miracle. 3 bombs and you win every time. 2 bombs requires a miracle. You gotta play really well if you want a 2 bomb. Like, you have to play really well at some part. Of course, it's... In practice, maybe it's possible, but, like, outside of practice, it's... Damn it. Oh, that's survival. I needed, like, 1 more cycle, and then I was clear to bomb it. Take a breather. One of these days, Bitch King. Hey, we PB'd yesterday, we got another PB again, you know? No, there's more room for PBs. I hate to break it to you, but... Although, realistically, there probably isn't. Because of the nature of PDH. If it was a different final spell, it would be a lot. It would still be very likely to be able to PB, but because it's PDH, the odds of having another PB that goes further but still loses is not reasonable, right? Because that's about as far as I'm likely going to get without triple bombs against PDH, right? Like, I have 2-bombed it in practice, but there's no world I'm gonna 2-bomb that in the middle of a run. Like I said, outside of a miracle, it's just not gonna happen. Maybe if I didn't emergency bomb there on the Pristine Lunacy, I would have only had to do that 1 cycle on the survival. And maybe would have been fine. I don't know. I should have just bombed earlier on the survival and prayed Actually, honestly, what I really should have done on the survival... It's actually something worth noting, because I should have used my death as a resource. I didn't think about that on the survival. If I rip the 2 bombs early enough and it still puts me at 5 seconds left, my death counts as sort of as a bomb there, right? I didn't think about that. If I had 3 bombs in stock during the survival, it would have been a lot better. But I ended up spending that one at the end of PL because I was scared of it. I was scared of that last laser. Just screwing me over. So I only had 2 bombs going into it. If I had the 3rd one, I probably only had to do 1 loop. I couldn't actually tell you off the top of my head, but it was probably just hers, like, making me, input or something incorrectly, you know? Like, my hands get very shaky in that part, so I'm a lot more on edge, right? That was... I think that's still long enough. But, I mean, the problem with that with the survival is 2 bombs is not enough for survival, right? If I had one more, if I could have finished that last loop, I was confident that two bombs could have carried me, but I got too ahead of myself with it. And looking for that last loop. But I didn't think about using my life as the resource there. Right, because in all reality, even though a 3 triple bomb is pretty safe for a PDH, you know, the safer I can be, the better. So I kind of like probably foolishly wanted to push that more, but I didn't think 2 bombs was enough for that from that range. Like I said, I thought triple would have been good enough from that range, but then I didn't have the triple. But I should have thought, because I didn't want to like double bomb and then still die to the last 5 seconds. But in all reality, that actually would have been fine. So I always gotta learn something. That was good though, because that was entering stage 6 with a worse pace. Right? That was entering stage 6 with a bit of a worse pace. I'm not gonna get the extra life here. And the fact that that even PB'd off of it is really nice. With two bombs that got wasted there, so theoretically it's more than manageable. The thing that really actually salvaged that though was just the fact that I clutched out her first 2 attacks. And also the actual 1 bomb on Murderous Lilies actually ended up being really good for that timing. I should also study how that timing happened. Me not realizing I had the timing on her big AoE there almost cost me the a life on it, which would have sucked, but it probably still would have ended up the same result, because 1 bob on her 3rd nod is that non-fusion is just bombable. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, did. What are you gonna do? Right? All things considered, that was a pretty damn good Junko, so I'm still happy with it. I'll try for 1 more for a little bit before I go to Labyrinth for the day. Can you not go left? I just hit the 2-hour mark, so. Well, the issue, the problem was I don't know the exact timing of that, right? So, what realistically what I'll want to do is sit down and just learn it, right? Just see exactly what that looked like. So that timing let me get so much damage. I kind of wasted some of that damage, but it still ended up. I clutched out a couple of the waves more waves than I had to, so it ended up still being fine. Really, the big deal with Junko is just going to be those first 2 attacks, right? Like, that's just going to forever be the big deal with Junko. Because if I get after that, everything else is spendable to some degree. Maybe not TSS, but, like, you know, I've shown that even with nerves, I can do TSS. So, it's really just those first 2 that are going to be the trickiest for maintaining my resources. That's one of the big reasons why dying to Rain there was so bad, because yeah, panicked with that one. Or I didn't go quick enough. Yeah, no, she does 4 small ones, and then she does the big one. Yeah, I didn't want to do super villain, right? And the issue with Rain was there's that little bit on the left that forced me off the left wall immediately. So moving down just kind of felt a little awkward. I actually had really good small movements on Rain. I just choked up slightly. Like, if I had tapped ever so slightly to the right there and made that one right dodge, I actually probably would have had it. Because it was almost expired. So I just go right. I ride that right wall slightly, and I probably could have had it. SMA should have trusted the supervillain track in all honesty. I forget exactly what it was, but I remember the ball that I bombed on. It was like just after it landed. It was like about when it was landing. To be fair, that was also, it was landing at an angle, so there's probably an exact timer to learn on that. I'll give it like 5 minutes of running for a run, but I'm not going to see them force another one. My heart can only take so much, right? Kevin should. I know I'm close. I don't need to force myself to spend more than I realistically can, right? Yeah, it's like I said earlier. It's like maybe it'll be today, maybe tomorrow. Who knows? But like, I don't need to force it to be today, right? It's unfortunate that I didn't have a bomb for Rain because the end of Clown Piece. Clown Piece was okay, but it wasn't a great clown. Ideally, if I can get to stage 6 with one bomb, it's optimal, but it's also a little greedy just because if I have a bomb, I'm kind of slightly willing to spend it on, you know, the end of the Clown Piece just for the safety of it, right? But it's kind of weird to get in that spot. Because Clown Piece's final spell is consistent, but it's like, you know, nerves are still nerves, right? So, like, I don't trust myself quite as much with that one. Especially because, like, unlike Clown's first survival, which I have practiced, you know, hundreds of times, probably a couple hundred times at this point, you know, her final survival I've only done, you know, a handful of times. I don't know exactly how many, but I do like the fact that Infernal Grazing is really consistent for getting 200 graze and just being a single bomb. It's like, I can do it, but... And that's it. It's like, it's the hardest of those last few attacks. Just spend down, right? It's one of those that if you do it normally, it's a little difficult to bomb. I did spend fairly greedily, but I still ended up being behind where I was last time. So I'm wondering where I was behind slightly on resources. Well, I said I was behind slightly. I think I was behind exactly one bomb. But that being said, yesterday's run, I think, choked on Dorami. Where did I do poorly? It wasn't a great Ringo, but... I mean, the Dorami was a little sad, but, like, it wasn't a bad Dorami. I guess stage 4. I choked a bit on stage 4. Yeah, it was that that pre-mid boss stage 4 section. That's where I drew it. And I didn't have a good stage 5 either. Like, the Sagume is fine. You know, I'm not looking for perfect Sagume's mid-run. And I did Sagume as well as I would want to do a Sagume, right? Well, I bombed her second non, which I don't prefer to, because I shouldn't usually have to. But it was a little wonky, ended up being fine anyway. Oh, I died to her final. That's something I did, yeah. I died to it, like, the very end, which is a little tragic. So I got myself a little too much in the middle. Come on, let's do it properly this time. That's a little interesting. Because you get 3 bombs per life in this, right? So it's actually interesting, because all the mid-bosses drop bomb pieces, right? Well, I guess only 3 of them do, because like there isn't a stage 5 mid-boss, so you don't get a bomb there. Seiren doesn't drop one, and there's no stage 6 mid-boss. Because I was just thinking, I was like, I have 3 bombs. There are 2 stages I've done, but then I remembered, I was like, oh, Seiren doesn't actually drop a bomb. On the wrong side. Messed up on the wrong side. I'm gonna have to live this first non, or else I'm done for the day. Hey, what it is, right? I messed up that red section there. So I must pay the price and have to play this one. I just gotta put her weight in, you know? You gotta prove her worth. And if she fails to cleanse the issue, then, well, gotta throw her through training. Ooh, I almost was running a little too fast there. I've gotten much better at that spell. Speaking of not better, I'm gonna bomb this. It's gonna bring me one resource. Well, not behind where I should be, because, like, if I have to spend something on all of Ringo, then it's a problem, but, like, this should be good enough timing. Yeah, it's good enough timing. Hey, girl. I'm not gonna get the grace. That's too much grace. If it was like 180 or 90, maybe I would agree to it, but don't bother. The less bombs I have for this part, probably the better, in all honesty. Ooh, that was a little tight. I am very warm right now. What that last one will do to me. My ears are on fire. Turn on my fan. Hope it helps, but my headphones block my ears, so it's a little... The rest of my face is getting a breeze, but my ears don't get anything. Woo-wee! If I have the bomb there, I should probably just do that. Like, as much as I want to, like, I would love to have 2 bombs here, but it's not essential. Should be the end of the blue guys. We can move up and around. I do love the stress effects used. Quick enough, I remembered, move over fast enough. My heart rate is lower than it was at the end of that last run, but it's higher than it normally is on Dorami, which I don't know if that's a good thing. Still a little tense. I'm still a little on edge. Because technically, like, the good endings are only if you play perfectly in Legacy or if you beat Point Device mode, right? Like, the other ones are sort of bad endings, right? Just the nature of how the game was designed. Oh, buddy! Nope, didn't like that yet. A big round 1 move. Sometimes you just have the confidence. Yeah, sometimes it's foolish to just confidence, right? Ooh, that was a little peculiar. Oh, this is gonna be awkward. Yeah. There was a loop there, but there was that little snowball. I might double bomb this. Yeah. Oh, I didn't. Should I bomb this, though? No. Glad I didn't. I can double bomb this. Would have had that one, but it's a bit too much of a gamble just because you never know where the purple bullets are going, right? Ho ho ho! Right on the... I'm not in a good spot for this. Bad move up. Probably just gonna click X. Let's just do it. I have my 2 hundo. We gotta live one wave here. Them's the rules. It's not actually the rules, is it? Do I normally get 200 grays here if I play normally? Well, then the rules. I got my 200. So I do normally get 200 there. I'm glad I didn't double bomb. I was tempted to double bomb that just to make sure I have no bombs going to stage 4 for the niceness of it, but then I thought and I was like, I might be able to get 200. I don't actually know based on how that tag works, but we arguing over Rayson's ear design, or not arguing, but talking over Rayson's ear design. Okay, I guess that's a fair way to compare the endings. Good endings versus true endings. Okay, stage 4. My beloved. This stage is nice, because stage 4 is always where the stress starts to go up. But it's so nice that this one's just like a bit of a breather compared to everything. It's by no means free. This one's a single tap. This one's a big tap. This one's 2 taps. It's always stressful there. Speaking of stress. Oof. Oh, I don't want this one. I'm honestly probably more. I'm more confident at that mid boss than I am at the that previous green section. So I just ripped the bomb there to say I'd rather force myself with the mid-boss, right? Because if I have the bomb, I'm probably just bombing the mid-boss, so let's give myself the bomb on the thing I'm more confident, or less confident in, right? I'm a bit far to the right here. It's fine. Nah, he's just barely getting that like this. Oh! Oh! I would have actually lived through that bullet, but that scared the piss out of me. Well, I don't have a bomb for this. Yippee-ki-yay! I was really hoping to have that. I was really looking forward to having that one bomb for Sagame. You were perfect. Nice peaceful theme, right? It's a nice peaceful theme. Very good non-one. Get away from the frickin' corner. Get out of the corner! What? Oh my gosh. That was infuriating. Just barely was still enough for it. Like, it's kind of infuriating to think about it. I would have lived that if she just didn't move opposite of me. This tentacle thing. I got my 200. I got my 200. We learned the mistake last time if I don't have max power going to this stage, so I should just do it. Damn it, that's stupid second nod, dude. Why did she have to move opposite of me the entire time? Okay. Nothing previously matters. This is what matters right now. The focus from here. The best wiggle on the start. Those weird diagonals. Should disappear. Nice. The lasers. Laser guys. These guys are not bombable. No. Nice. What are you guys talking about? I look over and I see you guys. Why do I see Reboot dyed her hair because of old age? Reimu's a boomer. I hate these guys. Have I ever mentioned that I hate these guys? Look at that. Look at that garbage. Like, sometimes bullets just get through, sometimes they just don't. Right? What's next? Blue's Clues. I had a really good end to Blue's Clues last time. I should make sure I killed that guy out there. Unfortunate double bomb, but it's, you know, it's one of the harder attacks on the stage, right? Or one of the harder portions. We'll probably do a similar type of thing we did last time, where we die and bomb on racetrack. Focus on what's in front of you, buddy. Okay. And then we'll maybe do a single or a double on Detroit. Oh man, that was actually cooking for a little bit. I might double bomb this now, because that racetrack was actually pretty damn good. Yeah, let's just double. I trust myself more in Clown, even if it's maybe not the most warranted thing in a run, but I trust myself more in Clown than I do on that little. It's just so many things can go wrong in Detroit there. Hey, Clown. Give me a better start. No! Oh, shit! Had my finger on it. Get ready for it, too. Cool. Whatever. Whatever. Focus what's in front of you. Ooh. Very bad. Go up, please. Up. Top of the screen, please. Saw that one. Math is a butt, but I don't know where it is. Oh, shit. I might have gotten to a safe spot there, so that's a bad one. Screw off. What a terrible start. Die, thank you. You really get behind on power with Planches, don't you? Because the survivals don't actually drop power. There, I pressed it. Ooh, buddy, I keep going a little too quickly. I really don't want to bomb this. I can't bomb the beginning part at the very least. That's the... Oh my gosh, that was bad. I should. No. Yeah. Damn it. Unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Max power? Come on. There's my max. How much to double bomb rain? I mean, if I can... Oh! Poop, 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 poop. Don't even think about rain. Focus on your run. I don't care. Going for a bomb anyway. Maybe even a double. Get over on the left, because I'd rather be on the left, moving left to right than right to left. Yes. What's next? There's guys we don't have to shoot at. Very, very good resources. I definitely bombed the first non. Like, there's no way I don't. Question is, do I double bomb the first non and try to save a bomb for the spell? Or not save the bomb for the spell? Or save it for the spell? I mean, either way, I think maybe I just double bomb. It's probably just the safest to spend. The less I have to play well, the better, you know? Oh my gosh, I double tapped like an idiot. I don't get the graze here, so I think I just double. I'm not in the mood for this one. And I honestly almost have more confidence on this. Yeah, maybe not. This is more important to do well, though. I've got significantly better. Well, this is a problem. He's absolutely cooking. That's fine, that's fine. I did the cancel again. Bomb this every time. I do not give up. I need to live a wave, I forgot. What's after this? No, that's not a wave I should go for. You feel? Just give me some good RNG. Like, fuck, no, that was really good RNG too. We have 200. Don't even risk it, right? Puts me up to 4.0. That's pretty long. That should give me a good finisher here. Yep. Let's make myself out of pace. Whatever. Nice try, you bastard. I just need to get 200 here. There's my 200. Isn't it weird that has the... Isn't it weird that attack has the little like marker that it's switching to a like another health, like another attack, and then it just goes away. I don't care right now, Junko. I literally couldn't care less right now. That was an unnecessarily risky move. I'm very aware of that. And now we press X. We're gonna press X, we're gonna press X, we're gonna die, and we're gonna press X. And I don't honestly care. That's pretty good lucky there, actually. Don't care. Don't care. Don't! 69 seconds left on the clock, too. That's nice. Ugh! 2 bombs to spare. Stand up and... Yes, you guys can't see this. I forgot I have a keybind to set to switch my thing, but I don't know what it is off the top of my head. Whew. Back ray shrine. Oh no, I got the good ending. I didn't get the true ending. Listen, moon rabbits are still appearing on the mountain. Oh, right for no miss any. Tomorrow will be point device mode. Probably point device mode and extra stage. That's tomorrow. No, it is not extra stage time today. No, I've been playing Touhou for 2 hours and 40 minutes. No. It is close to 10 o'clock. Hey, it's Ringo. You know, suddenly my opinion of Ringo is going up again, guys. Suddenly it's going up. Guys, Ringo just said Among Us. Guys, Ringo just said Among Us. Coexistence with the moon rabbits. You completed the game. Congratulations. Self-clear ending. Guys, look, it's water. My opinion of her will no doubt go up right now. Like after today, it's gonna go nowhere but up. Can't go any lower, that's for sure. Oh my goodness. That's a solid Junko too. I can't believe I did that second non, by the way. That was just absurd. That second non into Murderous Lilies was the fact that I perfected the non and then was able to do 1 death, 1 bomb on Murderous Lilies was just absurd. It's will plummet. No, it's not gonna plummet. No shot. The difference there is they're stage 5, right? So absolutely brutal stage 5s don't annoy me as much. Even if it's terrible, right? Even if it's terrible, it doesn't annoy me as much as like an early game, right? Like Show is terrible, but like it didn't really hurt me that much because it's like sure I'm dying and I'm bombing a ton on it, but it's stage 5. Congratulations on returning to Earth. I never left. Where's the space? Let's do that. 2 non. That's the second non. That second non, that is a nightmare. That second nightmare non. Oh. Yeah, tomorrow will be point device mode and extra stage. Try the second non. That's because, like... I'm very happy with it. Don't get me wrong. I'm very happy with it. But, like... You know, if I'm quickly doing a thing where I, like, look back on my run, what's the thing that stands out the most? Like, of anything in that run? It's that second non. Like, that double bomb into the, into the perfect first spell the perfect second non into doing Murderous Lilies as well as that was so, like, crucial for setting, because, like, that setup is so important. Like, the choke on TSS was bad. There was a lot of bad things here or there throughout. There's a lot of good things in that. Just, no, I'm not going through 11. Calm down. Oh, we're going to some Labyrinth, though. That's it for this game for now. We'll be back tomorrow.